I told y'all yesterday, this is a commitment. It's what you're watching. This ain't about feelings, you know what I'm saying? There's no light switch, man. This thing stays on. Your ability to stick and commit to your decisions is what's going to make the difference. Excuses are for weak people. Excuses are for people who need them. Excuses are for weak people, man. Excuses are for people, a man who can't control his body will have a hard time being successful because he's mentally weak. And this is where it begins. Control your body, control your mind, and control your world. Warming up. We just unwinding. About to be a celebration up in here. Best type of celebration. A little bit of pain, a little bit of progress, a little bit of darkness. Oh man. Live for this. I think I'm crazy. The funny thing is, I just know there's no other way. There's no other way for you to be the best you can be. So that's why we gotta get after it. Figure this combination out, you're gonna be on the sidelines your entire life. You're gonna be a beta for the rest of your life. Listen, if you wanna be truly good, you gotta be capable of all of it in order to choose truly good. So become strong, become formidable. Think being harmless is a sin. At least for men. Like women and children, fine. But these days, you can't even be harmless as a female because there's so few men. Used to be you could trust that someone would defend you, defend your honor, all this equal opportunity stuff. That's gone, you know what I'm saying? So now these women are out here fending for themselves. Tough line to toe. Nonetheless, I'm talking to the dudes. If you're a man, it's a sin to be harmless. You need to be formidable. You need to be capable of good and evil. So you can choose good and it can matter. You know what I'm saying? You didn't just choose it because it's all you could do. No, that just makes you harmless, not good. Jordan Peterson on it. We're getting after it. Anyone in the Bible God used that was like the most well-behaved, perfect, nicest guy. Like, to say that anywhere in there, and he was the most perfectest, well-behaved, nicest guy. No. Not that I know. He'd tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm just saying. These dudes knew how to swing swords. They knew how to fling stones. They killed copious amounts of Philistines. Pay attention, tax collectors, sinners, all kinds of people, man. But no well-behaved, perfect people is my point. Why? You gotta figure it out. Nietzsche said, he who figures out his reason why can endure anyhow, right? I don't know how true that is, but I know you need to figure out why are you getting up and getting after it? Why aren't you getting up and getting after it? If you got the right reasons, it can all be okay. But what I also say is beyond your reasons, what fruit is it bearing in your life? What are the results of the things you're able to get yourself to do because of your good reasons? If you're happy with that fruit, keep on nurturing the same garden. But if not, you need to change some things. No one is going to sell you what I'm trying to give you. People are trying to buy things that'll give them a shortcut when the answer's right in front of you. Like most wisdom, it is simple, but it ain't easy, and that's what separates the great people from the rest of the beautiful people on this planet. The secret, and I'll say it's a secret, to becoming who you need to become is found in the crucible. It's found deeply buried in your ability to work on yourself, for yourself, to achieve that potential. I'll say it 800 ways every single morning to the day I die. If it just helps a few, you get it. It's worth it. Make the world a better place. I know it'll make the world a better place. The more of us who get it, you know what I'm saying? And it's therapy for me, you know what I'm saying? I gotta work the beast out myself. So we're doing this together if you're still here with me, you know? If not, well, and God bless you. I really hope you find what you're looking for. Set goals. Your goals aren't big enough. And you should aim for the moon, because even if you miss, you'll land among the stars. Like, yeah, I don't really think that's practical. And I hate to be the guy, you know, to say anything like realistic or practical. I just find that progress equals happiness. And so if you set a goal that you can attain, a small, humble goal that you can attain, when you get it, you're happy and thus organically motivated to continue fighting. And then you find yourself the next day being like, yo, I wonder what else what we could do. And you continue fighting. But these big stratospheric goals, yeah, you see it up there. You put it up there. But how am I going to get there? You have to have attainable goals as waypoints to recharge yourself when you acquire on your path. All that stuff is like, without those attainable goals, all that other stuff is just wishing. It's just wishing. It's like coffee shop revolutionary type stuff. It's wishful at best. I always find myself being a little confused when it comes to New Year's resolutions, honestly, because I'm like setting daily resolutions, you know what I'm saying? I'm in that fortress, you know what I'm saying? So when they're like, New Year's resolution, I'm like, it like doesn't matter to me, because I'm setting resolutions every single day. So I'll maybe set up a spot where I'm like, yo, by the end of the year, I want to have this, and this. Write it down, forget about it, deconstruct it backwards, and get them, and figure out, this is the trick, figure out what habits you can implement in your life that'll get you there by the time that buzzer sounds, by the time it's curtains. That's really the game. In the beginning, you're fighting for something, you know what I'm saying? In the beginning, you're like, yo, let me get this W, you know? Like, let me get this win, and you're like fighting for it. And then time goes by, and you kind of sit there and you're like, man, I don't know how long I'm gonna have to do this. And you start to realize how much you have to evolve, and you start to realize how much better you have to become in order to get there, in order to be the man. And it can be crushing, but what I find is if you actually change the game up, you start actually playing the game to be the man who's strong enough to be in that darkness, in that crucible, and you start to fall in love with that work. You start to fall in love with that crucible. You start to fall in love with the process of getting better, of being better, and doing better, and serving from higher and higher places. Then you get to your original destination, your original goal, and it's like a speed bump. You're just like, yo, we stopped playing for that long about this darkness. I'm all about this work. I'm all about this grind. I see the value of the crucible. You really do transform. It's self-transcendent work. Hard work becomes the medicine. It becomes the fortress. The obstacle becomes the path. And that's what we're trying to do. Obstacle truly becomes the path. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, time to go do this day. I love you guys. Boom.